here today. It's a beautiful Sunday night. Um, I had some rest today so that I felt rejuvenated, and it was my day off. So I was like, okay, let me rest for as much as I can and then go live if I can. And we're gonna do the happy birthday Aquarius reading tonight. I don't know if everybody's sleeping or what they're on, but we are going to do the Aquarius reading. Um, Happy birthday, Aquarius. Shout out to all my Aquariuses who are turning birthdays this year. It's a 2026, a different year, fresh start. And yeah, we're all for it. All right, if you guys resonate with the readings, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, go to JocelynLovely84@gmail. If you guys want to donate, you can. Cash App or PayPal in the description box below. Click on more, or you can donate on YouTube, okay? Yeah. Okay. Level Up Dojo's like, how are you doing today, Level Up Dojo? Hopefully you're doing well. This year, I think it's all about, for me personally, finishing that, just really sitting in my emotions. And I'm really trying to, do that, even though sometimes it can feel like a lot, I'm really trying to be there for myself emotionally. So, I feel like I have more cards in here, but I can't get them out. I took out 6 cards. I don't know why. There. All right. Aquarius. We have the Lovers here for you. You know what's crazy about this Lovers card? It almost seems like it's a future version of yourself. This reminds me of you. A future version of yourself. The potential of having a future, the potential of having some type of experience where your love life or relationships are a direct reflection of a happier version of you. Right? So it almost seems like, so with the sun, the Lovers in the sun, right? It's right here. This is you. You're the sun. Or it almost seems like this year in 2026, the realization will be like, how do you get closer to this? A happier version of yourself, right? A more loving version of yourself. And then how do you bring in people, right? Which I think it's like having people that are a reflection of that version of you, and you working your way up into that type of energy, which I think for some of you guys, it has felt very, very, very difficult. Some of you guys thought that, you didn't think it'd take this long. For others of you guys, you didn't think it would be this painful. Some of you guys are wondering if you even have the capacity to expand, open up your heart, tap into that emotional goodness that's there. It almost seems like it might have been locked in. right? With the Five of Wands, this is what I'm saying. It's like, it's a standstill. It almost seems like the standstill is within yourself. Figuring out how to be happier this year. Figuring out how to be in a better place. I'm getting for some of you, it's a better place. I feel like the universe is saying with the Ten of Cups here, it's like reminding me of that. Everything could have felt like off, or maybe you feel like some of your relationships, which are sexual or friendships, family members, group dynamics, co-workers, almost feels like you felt like your relationships have been a little rocky. So for some of you guys, it's sexual relationships. Your sexual relationships you felt have been rocky or not been able to stand the test of time. Certain friendships, certain goals, dreams, and aspirations on the emotional level haven't been able to become realized, which is what's, I feel like it almost seems like you're taking it like on a personal level, kind of like you're saying that you're blaming yourself for it, but it's not that. I just feel like the universe is showing you through these people, these rocky relationships, that it's showing you that there's a part of you that's still feeling that same way within, right? And this is you trying to tap into whatever that is that's causing you to have little faith in your relationships, or have, you know, a struggle when it comes to people. For some of you guys, it's sexual relationships, like I said. You're having a hard time really understanding how to attain the right type of sexual relationship, the right type of emotional, with the emotional component, right? The emotional component is missing. Some of you guys are wondering how you're dating certain people and it's not coming, it's not going, it's like you haven't reached your fullest potential in your relationships. And that's because maybe the relationship itself isn't one that can reach its fullest potential. It isn't at its highest. It's not as consciously aware. The relationship isn't as consciously aware as you would want it to be. But then again, you understand that it's a reflection of, you know, what you're working on within yourself in the heart space. And this is where you realize that. This is where you have to look within. We're looking within, and then we're acknowledging that. We're acknowledging where we feel abandoned in our relationships, where we feel misunderstood, unavailable, emotionally unavailable, even physically unavailable. This is the season you get to see that. I think you guys knew this whole time, but there was something here about maybe not wanting to believe it, or choosing not to understand it. But the understanding is very clear. I mean, you are Aquarius, you see things for what they are. It almost seems like you were trying to change that scenario, or that belief. You were trying to change your circumstances on the exterior, right, in the physical, only realizing that it was going to be pointless, because again, all of these relationships, you know, the ones that you enjoyed, the ones that you didn't, the ones in your everyday life, all of those relationships were helping you understand yourself better. All of those relationships were helping you see that where you need the most love and healing within yourself. It shows you, those relationships show you everything about who you are, right? And I feel like some of you guys are, it's almost like some of you guys are realizing you want more. Some of you guys want more in your relationships. So you're willing to do the work, go within, so that you can find that happier version of self, and then it being reflected back to you in your relationships. Hello, how are you guys? Do I believe in true love? Yes, I do. I believe that I'm a reflection of the love that I give out there, right? I'm a reflection of what I believe, of the love I give to myself. And sometimes it isn't a pretty picture, but the awareness is there, right? So once the awareness is there, we do what we can to just work through that. You have Uranus here. This is an Aquarian card, number 9. This is you working through your the subconscious. This is you working through the parts of self that feel unhealed, unfinished business. This is you tapping into that because you believe in yourself enough to want something like this, something that's better for you, healthier for you, that can bring in a higher form of love. That's what you guys are after. What you have is amazing. What you have is great, but it almost seems like there's more, or you could have more. And I feel like some of you guys are preparing for that. But again, it's not in the physical, it's you in the internal realms, right? This is you going within and highlighting what isn't being conscious, right? And what making it become conscious through awareness, through emotional awareness, right? Allowing these feelings to rise up and then show you something about yourself, the way you live, the way you interact with people, and again, the type of love you give out there, not only to people, but to yourself. It's like looking at a mirror and realizing like that you want better. So you're going to strive for better, right? Even if you gave up, even if you don't believe right now, there's some part of you that wants to have the faith to be able to have that type of, again, love mirrored back to you, right? I'm going to use a Kali Oracle deck. Give me 1 second. You know what's funny, y'all? When I first started tarot, I would upload, videos and stuff, pre-recorded videos, and I used to think they were really good. Like, I used to enjoy doing it, right? And then when I started doing live, it was like a whole different animal. And here I am 2 years later, and I'm like, I'm cut out for this. I've gotten better, right? I'm cut out for this. This reminds me of the heart space. Somebody here is holding their heart close to them. I feel somebody here really feeling their hearts. It's like when you tap into the heart, you don't know what you're going to find in there, right? You can find strength, you can find sadness, you can find so much. And it's like you're willing to go within, right? Because it's a treasure that you hold very, very close to you, right? Your heart. Because when it almost seems like when you heal the heart space, right? When you heal all the trauma and everything you've been through, the heartbreak, right? You're also receiving information about your heart's desires. And I feel like you might have forgotten about that, or you might have not realized that until you were healing your heart, right? So maybe you were just healing your heart because it was very painful and you knew you had to do it. But then it's like the end result is, again, your heart's desires, realizing what it is that you want. It's getting you closer, right? There's clarity there. It's getting you closer to realizing what it is that you do want and then not settling for less. For some of you guys, you feel like you've let yourself down. Some of you guys feel like you've left yourself down when it comes to the heart space, right? Some of you guys may have felt like you settled, and that's okay. Everybody has those seasons where, you know, they're struggling to work through something, so they settle for what's more comforting, more comfortable, because the pain in itself could be very, very triggering. Somebody here is trying to find out who they are by tapping into the heart space. You're trying to find out who you are, why you're here, why you love the way that you love, why you have the relationships that you have. Some of you guys really want to tap into that. You're bold, Aquarius. This season, you are very, very bold. It's like you have what it takes to go within and figure that out. Look how beautiful this looks. It's very gentle. It's giving me like mothering yourself, right? Reparenting yourself. That's no one's job but our own, right? But it's deeper than that. It's like you want to be with yourself. You want to be loyal to yourself. You want to be there for yourself. You want to represent yourself and respect yourself in ways that maybe you haven't been able to lately. But it's because you want to love yourself in that way. So it starts with you, is what I'm getting. Somebody's learning to love themselves first. Choose themselves first, so that all your love, all the people in your relationships, sorry, I think I said that wrong. You're learning to be loyal to yourself first, right? I lost it. You're choosing to love yourself first because it's what you need. It's what you need right now at the moment. You could have felt like you needed people to help you with that, but it almost seems like you're realizing you just want your own sense of, you just want your own companionship. And that's okay. Yeah, somebody here showing up for themselves. Aquarius is showing up for themselves this season. And that's exactly what you've needed. Why did... Yeah, it's like four... It starts with you. There you go. I got it back. All the love in the world that you could receive starts with you. And if you are there for yourself, are loyal to yourself, give yourself the type of love that you do want, that's going to be mirrored back to you. The right people can come into your space because they know that at the end of the day, the loyalty lies on you. It's your own, it's loyalty to self. Then you find people who are good to you, loyal to you, are there for you, right? But it starts with you. And I feel like right now, the relationship you need to work on is the one with yourself. And that's what you're going to do this year. And by you doing that, it automatically tells the universe, this is who you are. This is what you want, right? You to be okay. You to be happy. You to feel respect. Proud of yourself. That's what you want more than anything. You will have that over relationships, right? Any relationship. And I think that's the start. And then by you showing yourself this loyalty as much as you can, this makes you, it makes you stronger. It makes you more powerful. It makes you fall in love with everything you've got going on in your life. That's what it makes you feel. And then eventually when the universe says you're ready, you meet people who are like-minded individuals who are a reflection of you choosing loyalty to yourself. Because the people you're going to meet are also loyal to their own selves. And therefore it becomes a, what do you call that? It is not attachment. It is considered, it's not attachment. It's the opposite of that. It's freedom. It's independence within your relationships. All of them, right? And that's what you've been missing. Some of you guys are wondering why we're attracting codependent or attaching codependent relationships or relationships based on attachments or avoidance even, right? And it's because of that. There's some type of avoidance within self, or some type of attachment within self instead of like feeling freedom. Feeling freedom. Hey Nathan, welcome. It's good to see you again. Yeah, somebody is praying here for a stronger relationship with self. Good for you. What is this? I want to see what this is. Yeah, it's like the universe is bringing you this moment with self so you could heal it. Somebody here needs some type of healing, and it could have felt really difficult to tap into, but I feel like that's what you need. Healing, time on your own to figure things out, figure yourself out. This is the time. Take the time for that. It's going to benefit you 3 months down the line, because this time getting to know yourself again, it's like, it's considered a gift. The universe is saying this is justice. You spending time with yourself, healing, getting to know yourself is actually really good for you. It's a part of the journey. And I feel like sometimes we forget that because, you know, some of us may have been feeling alone for a long time. And that's the point. It's like when we feel alone, tapping into that, we find something that we've been looking for this whole time in everybody else, right? And this time we're looking within. That's the justice. It's like you're bringing your own, you're healing your own heart. Nobody else did this but you, right? You healed yourself. You're healing yourself. You're healing the things you bring with you that aren't really meant to be with you. And some of you guys are going to let go of certain things this season that you didn't think you'd be able to, but because you didn't have enough faith that you would. And then you do, and you surprise yourself this year. You're going to surprise yourself this year, I promise you. It almost seems like even if you may not have faith right now, it's all going to work out. It's all working out in your favor. You just have, I don't want to say you just have. I feel this is your time, though. The truth is the sun, right? It's getting to know yourself, getting better acquainted with your needs, your desires, you. You're learning how to love yourself. And this is a very sacred time for you, okay? That's the truth. The truth hurts, but it's the truth. Mm. I see somebody here accepting that. Congratulations, Aquarius. Thank you so much. Yes. Happy birthday, January, babies. Yeah. Yes. And thank you. Yes. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. All right, one last card. One last card. Yep. This is you saying goodbye to the way you love yourself, love others. This is you saying goodbye to that version of yourself. It was limited. It was limited. Now you're learning to be there for yourself in a greater way. Yeah, I didn't think you knew you could love yourself like this. And you're going to find this out this year. There's so much to look forward to. You're going to look back 6 months from now and say, wow, you're proud of yourself, the person you've become, and the person that can love yourself and be that way for yourself, right? You're going to be grateful that you took on this journey. It's going to be painful, don't get me wrong, but it'll be worth it. Okay? This is you reparenting yourself too. Look at that. Being there for that child that feels broken inside, sad, abandoned, unacknowledged. This is you healing that, holding on to it, and loving it dearly. Forgiving yourself for not being able to love yourself in the way you wanted, or because nobody taught you how. And that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Gold. Somebody's going to start liking gold. Like drawn to gold. Yellow, the sun. Because it's helping you tap into that, like, it's very nourishing. I'm getting it reminds you of like identity, right? Vitality, identity. Who are you? Who are you? That's the question. All right. Yep, Ace of Cups. This is going to be a really good year, I promise. Some of you guys are going to tap into this. Once you get through the crying, right? The healing, the moment with yourself, you're going to realize you're going to feel so much happier. You're going to feel so much happier. Okay? All right, that was for my Aquarius. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Does anybody have any questions regarding the reading that we just had? I know it was a short reading. It was a 30-minute reading, but nevertheless, I swore I was going to do it. And I'm also going to go live tomorrow to do the 12-sign forecast. I just don't have the energy to do that today, you know? But I'm going to make time for tomorrow. 12-sign forecast for tomorrow. I don't think anyone has any questions, so thank you guys for joining me tonight. I just wanted to tap into that, you know, what Aquarius has to look forward to for this season, and I'm excited for you guys. I'm very excited. I love you guys so much. I think, yeah, I'm going to call it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? We're going to go over the 12 sign forecast for the last week of January, you know, because I already read for the 19th to the 25th. And then next week is going to be the 26th through the 31st, I think. So yeah, a lot to look forward to, guys. All right. Hello, welcome. Hello. Streaming respectfully. Yes, I know it's been a minute. I try to go live like maybe twice a week. I'm gonna try to do 3 to 4, going back to that. But this work schedule has really, it's difficult to get adjusted to. I was doing a lot of things at the same time. Like I only had half a day to rest, you know, and that was on me because I made a couple of choices this week where I could have just done the sleeping in, you know, resting at home instead of, you know, making time for people. And then I had 2 birthdays this week, right, to celebrate my nieces and my mom's. So, yeah. All right. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Unless if anybody has a question they want to drop on the chat. That was a loving reading. Thank you. Hey, hello everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. We just finished the reading. Yeah, we did a lot. We went through a lot today regarding the readings and stuff, and so I'm excited. There's so much to look forward to this year, guys. So much to look forward to. So all right, did anyone have a question before we wrap up? I will be live tomorrow night, I think around 8:30, maybe 9 p.m. We're going to do a 12 sign forecast. So we'll be up. Thank you for resonating with the reading. It means a lot. Yes, we're all working through a lot of energy. We're working through a lot in the heart space, and it's painful and it's icky and it's new, but it's also helping us get in touch with what we really want. And I feel like a lot of you guys are realizing what you really want is love for self more than anything. A more renewed, like a deeper sense of love, loyalty, and commitment to self. I know it sounds cheesy, but I feel like that's the thing that's you guys are realizing you want more than anything this season, right? This year alone. You could have been focused on work or other things, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the heart space, I'm getting a lot of people want a renewed sense of love. And because they're not really receiving that in the physical, whether that's any type of relationship, sexual, friendships, family, because you're not receiving that in the physical, we're starting to realize that what we really want is loyalty to self. What we want is our own love, right? Love of and devotion of self, from self. And it could have taken you a minute to realize that, right? But at least we realized it, or we're realizing it this year, right? That we want us. And everything else is just, would be a reflection of how much we love and care for ourselves. And I feel like that's what it is. It's like these partnerships are showing us that, just that. These partnerships are showing us where we lack loyalty and love for self, or how emotionally unavailable we can be, right? So I feel like this year it's all about self, right? What do we want? What is our heart's desires? How do we heal How do we become more happier versions of ourselves? My birthday's the 25th. I will be here Sunday. I don't know if I'll stream on Sunday, but it'll be my birthday, so I might stream on Sunday. My actual birthday's on Sunday, not the next one, right? So, uh, the one that's coming up on the 25th. So, I will see you guys on the 25th as well. So, I'll be channeling Monday, Thursday, and I think either Friday because I work next Saturday. So, I'm gonna channel 3 times this week, and then I will be looking forward to seeing you guys. Yes. All right, y'all. I love you. Take good care of yourselves. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.